Hey everyone, it's Dale, and I want to walk you through how to get your site stats and also how to get your Twitter analytics. Which, if you've read the instructions for Website Review 4, you will see that one of your final posts needs to include that data in it. So, we just finished talking about data and how data can help tell stories. So, we want you to put that into practice as well. So, you'll see here I ask for a couple of statistics or analytics or data sets from WordPress, which was what was your most popular week? How many views and visitors did you get that week? What was your most popular post of the semester? And in all of the site stats data, was anything surprising to you? So I have logged in right here to the School of Journalism and Mass Comms blog site. And you'll see it's December 1st, so the numbers look a little weird. But if I click up here, first of all, if you're logged into Reader, which you might be as your initial entry into WordPress, you have to click on My Sites, and then you should be able to click on Stats right here. You can also go to the WP admin dashboard and select site stats from there, and you can view them whichever way you would prefer to view them. Let's look up here, and we're looking at traffic here. So let's take a look at what was our most popular week and what was our most popular post. So you can see here, if I click on weeks, this will break down everything by the week. So you're probably going to have statistics from early September to now, and that's okay because that's when we started with the blog project. So it's pretty easy for me to figure out what the most popular week. It was this one right here, the week of September 10th, which that was a right around the start of school. There might have been a particular post that week that gave us that. So if I click on that, you'll see now that I'm in the statistics just for that 1 week. And you can see we had an alumnus spotlight on Megan Bates that got quite a few views. And that was and it got a lot of traffic from Facebook in particular. So that would explain what that week was all about. If you click on months, you'll now see this takes us back quite a ways. You won't have all of these stats because you probably just started your writing or your content on this site in September when we started it for the class. But this is where you want to go to look at actually, let's do years. How about that? And let's click on 2018. Yours is obviously going to be a little different because you don't have all this past data, but I'm trying to get just the statistics for 2018. So if I click right here on posts and pages, I'm sorry, let me take you back really quickly. If you're looking for just the traffic that you got the entire semester, for all the months combined, this is where you will get that. Now, if you're looking for your most popular posts, you'll click here on posts and pages, and you probably want to select quarter or even year. That would either one of those will work for you. So you can see here, if I'm going to click year, this is going to look for the previous 365 days. Well, again, if you just started your content in September, that's, it's only going to show you from that point on, obviously. So you can see here, other than the home page, which we don't necessarily count that as a post, but you can see this would be the post. The participants selected for PH Digital Bootcamp got 413 views. So that would be our most popular post of the past couple of months. Now, if I go back as well, one last thing that it asks for is surprises. So does anything in here surprise you? And I'm probably not going to have that many surprises here just because this is kind of a traditional content site, but you might notice some unusual things in yours. So no surprise that most of the traffic's coming from the United States. We do have some traffic in China, and we have a lot of traffic in India, so that might be something we consider as a surprise. We have traffic in Kyrgyzstan, which that's kind of a surprise to me. You'll see here we have a search. Somebody actually searched for who sings lead vocals on Lost and Found and somehow got to our site. So that's kind of a surprise. We have a search for Scotland here and BBC Shop London. I'm guessing those are things that were talked about in our study abroad post. So somebody was searching Google for those things and somehow landed on our site. So that might be a surprise. But other than that, pretty standard in terms of. I'm a little surprised that the Randy Rogers post didn't do better than it did. I would have guessed that would have probably been our most popular post of the semester. So again, things to consider. Just go through these statistics and see what you can find in terms of not just your site stats, but also surprises for the semester. And then we also ask you to look at your analytics on Twitter, especially. So if you go to analytics.twitter.com, if you're logged in, it will show you your analytics. Anyone can look at their Twitter analytics, as you'll see later in this module. And Twitter divides up your analytics by month. So you can see this is December 1st. So I haven't tweeted yet this month. So I have basically no analytics for December. But if I continue to scroll down, you can see here in November, it'll tell me what my top tweet was. This is the top mention that somebody mentioned my name in it. Here was my top media tweet, meaning it had a photo or video in it. Animated GIFs do not count for that. You can see here, this is my top follower. This is the person who followed you that had the most followers themselves. And then it gives you a little summary here. So I tweeted 38 times in November. I had 26 mentions and I lost 22 followers. So that could be lots of things. Since I'm a verified account, I get a lot of spam on my account. Could be some students unfollowing me since we're getting close to the end of the semester. Lots of things could account for that drop in followers. Twitter might have had to clean out a sweep of spam accounts, something like that. And then you can just keep scrolling down to see your previous month. So again, here was my top tweet. Top mention was from a student of mine, Amani Say. My top media tweet. You can see here my summary. Here was the top follower. So you can just continue to scroll down and look at your analytics in that way and see what surprises you, see what you found that really stands out. And you can see here my top tweets for every month involve We Rate Dogs. So that tells you a lot about my audience and the content I post on Twitter. So that's what you'll need to do to get the data and get some statistics for that final wrap-up post as part of Website Review 4.